Well, hello, good morning. It's Tuesday. Librarian Lucille here with you for Book Report Tuesday. Today's book is a very interesting book, or at least it was for me. It was written decades ago. The Road Less Traveled by M. Scott Peck, MD. This book, I couldn't quite read it from cover to cover, although I tried a couple of times. Finally, I just decided, let's just treat this as sort of an appetizer. Let's just pick it up every once in a while and see what page, see the little tab? See what page I turn to, what message it has to deliver to me for the day. And in that way of reading this book, it was just that. It was a gem. It was a feast, but was just a bite at a time. There is a term in here that I had never heard before, and it struck a chord with me, and I was like, yeah, I want to be a part of that. Transcending traditional culture. I want to be a part of a body of people who have begun to transcend traditional culture, who are seeking a unique way, a different way of thinking, a more open and accountable way of thinking. Look, allowing yourself to be dependent on another person is the worst possible thing you can do to yourself. You would be better off being dependent on heroin. As long as you have a supply of it, heroin will never let you down. If it's there, it will always make you happy. If you expect another person to make you happy, you will endlessly be disappointed. As a matter of fact, it is no accident that the most common disturbance that passive dependent people manifest upon their relationships to others is dependency on drugs or alcohol. Theirs is the addictive personality. They are addicted to people, sucking on them and gobbling them up. And when people are not available to be sucked on and gobbled up, they will turn to the bottle or the needle or the pill as a people substitute. People are addicted to being needed. I see that so much, especially in parenting. When you have a 30-year-old child still living at home, or you maintain a great big huge mansion house just in case something were to happen and the kids need a fallback. Really? That's how you want to live your life? Expecting fate? You know, there's a certain thing about being prepared, and then there's a certain thing about being allowing your kids to experience, such as you did, and have those opportunities. The only real security in life lies in relishing life's insecurities. Do you relish change and opportunity for expansion? There's some changes coming. And if you don't have a mindset to get you through it healthy and strong and confident and successful, you're going to have a difficult time. Imagine being in a relationship of mutual admiration for our separate journeys. Here's what this professor, he's a psychologist, he did marriage counseling and stuff. He said that he would have couples come in and they would say things such as, well, I would be happier if this person did this, or I would be happier if they would treat me this way. All of them defined the purpose and function of their husband or wife in reference to themselves. All of them failed to perceive that their own mates might have an existence basically separate from their own, or any kind of destiny apart from their marriage. Good grief, I exclaimed. It's no wonder that you are all having difficulties in your marriage. And you'll continue to have difficulties until you come to recognize that each of you has your own separate destiny to fulfill. The group felt not only chastised, but profoundly confused by my pronouncement. Somewhat belligerently, they asked me to define the purpose and function of a wife. The purpose and function of Lily, I responded, is to grow to be the most of which she is capable, not for my benefit, but for her own and for the glory of God. The concept remained alien to them for some time. However, some were able to shift and change and find their joy. There's the last one. Here it is. There are many who, by virtue of their passivity, dependency, fear, and laziness, seek to be shown every inch of the way and have it demonstrated to them that each step will be safe and worth their while. This cannot be done, for the journey of spiritual growth requires courage and initiative and independence of thought and action. While the words of the prophets and the assistance of grace are available, the journey must be traveled alone. No teacher can carry you there. You guys have a wonderful Tuesday. Seek opportunities, whether through books, music, or podcasts, to help you, assist you, and guide you as you create your most beautiful life. Have a great Tuesday. See you next week.